All right, so yeah, last time we had story time with Mayaka, and it was very interesting and also very fun because we got a little tidbit of Komomo's childhood stories, which is also funny. But yeah, like I said before, always good to see Mayaka and like any of the parents really. But yeah, and then we had a really sweet scene with Komomo and Kosame, and then this happened again because Komomo keeps having the lucid nightmares, and I am very concerned for her. But yeah, I can say this again real quick and be okay, please. Thank you. Isukaki Komomo jolts up in bed. She's had the usual nightmare. I could tell. A dream in which she continuously falls amidst a sunset background. Poor girl. At this point, it has already become routine upon waking up for her to fight against a headache and a violently hammering heart rate. She can stand it no longer. Yeah, I don't blame her. Yet regardless of her will, she still falls. She falls, and upon reaching the bottom, is met with death. She thinks this might be how meteorites feel. Unable to change anything, forced to resign themselves to their fate. They fall towards the sky, towards Earth itself. The only thing that follows is for the surface to gradually cool down after being heated intensely by entering the atmosphere. Freezing and then perishing. Nothing more. Just like Komomo in her dream. After crashing down, her body grows cold. So very cold that she feels she will freeze. But she can only lay there, motionless. Why? Komomo thinks peculiarly. Hello? Something feels off to her. Her nightmare, as always, up until this point, ended up upon her hitting ground. And yet now, she can recall what transpires after she reaches that point. Is that a good or a bad thing? I can't tell. Her nightmare didn't end there. She fell all the way down, but it went on. Where was I lying? She carefully searches for her memory. Amidst the crimson hue of the sunset, there were only green and black for other colors. The green was vegetation, and the black was the sky, or possibly the ground. If the red stems from the setting sun, then that means the red is the sky. Which then leads her to the conclusion that the black must be the ground. The ground with lots of vegetation surrounding it. Upon hitting that, she finds her end. Her body grows freezing cold as she lays there. Her nightmares always result in the loss of her life. But she knows that she must fall from somewhere and die as a result. Oh. Her headache grows in severity, which she attributes to the fact that she's trying to force herself to remember. That might be part of it. Tormented by that headache, she loses the drive to think about anything at all. She is rendered unable to do anything else but wait for the pain to subside. However, her senses still work nonetheless. Hello? That warmth. The sense of security. Oh. Oh, shit! My bad, didn't mean to do that. When she felt being carried in Yo's arms. Whenever she prays for this pain to subside, she always recalls that sensation from back then. The memory of it's still awfully embarrassing to her, if it may be precisely because of that, the pain shifts from her head to her chest. It changes to an ache and a heart beating out of control. Komomo ponders. Kusame told me I should rely more on others. Does this constitute relying on someone? I did tell her that she was the person I could rely on, but even though I tell myself that, it's nothing beyond that. Although she is always eager to have me pamper her, always eager to rely on me, I can't recall a single time when I've truly and honestly relied on her. Maybe that's the reason. After all this time of never relying on anyone but myself, maybe, just maybe I finally found that special someone. Maybe that's what caused me to feel this warm, comforting sensation. Hey, I wooed her. Komomo lifts her head. Her face is bright red, but her headache has already completely disappeared. While the heart is still hammering, that hammering has changed into a rhythm that feels somewhat comfortable. Because of that, lately Komomo's days always begin with the pounding of her heart. Nice, let's go! With the last morning class over, Aso springs up instantly from her nap. Is she conditioned to wake up to the sound of the bell or what? I mean, listen. Hey. Listen. Why is everybody a wimp? Shame. I stand corrected. My man. Yeah, it's probably a wise idea. I mean, I'm more worried about Aso's hunger than her seats. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The Mare route! Oh no! Oh! Oh no! Oh, okay. Wanna have this? I said have, not eat. While goofing off with our usual group, we leave the classroom. He's not here right now. For some reason, Isakaki is waiting in the hallway. I don't get to eat lunch? This is bullshit. I quit. I quit. She signals me with her eyes. Are we doing something? What? I quit. For real? Let me eat. That's not fair. That's bad working conditions. I refuse. Save me, Kosame. No, save me. You shush. I promise you nothing, buddy. I never made any promises to begin with. No, I don't wanna. Well, if it is work, then unfortunately I don't have a choice. Work gives you lunch break. This is bullshit. Bullshit. Help. Sorry guys, go ahead and eat lunch without me. The pain. Will I be able to make it back in time? Is it gonna take us a decent amount of time? I hate the student council. What exactly are we doing? There should be at least enough time to have lunch, no? Oh, as long as I get to eat, alright. I thought I get to eat at all. I was like, I was about to say, if I can eat my lunch at least, okay, I'm good. Sorry, also. Well, it is what it is. Sorry. Listen, I just want to eat, okay? Seriously? I don't have a choice here. You know what? Okay, you quiet. You're not even part of the club. How is it my fault? This is work. Woman! I'll pick you up in my arms again. Again, how are you in any place to be saying that? I'm gonna give you the bridal carry again if you don't shush. And also, curse my luck. Your lunch break finally has come and I already feel like crying in depression. Oh no. Well, as I follow Sakaki, I eventually step out into the courtyard. I thought we were going to the student council room. Okay. The courtyard is crowded with students sitting on both the benches and the lawn with the sunny sky overhead. After finding an open spot, Isukaki signals me over. Well, first of all, I'm not quite following what we're doing. Did you just want to have lunch with me? Yeah, well, it matters to me. You literally just wanted to have lunch with me, but you couldn't ask it in a straightforward way. What about the student council work? I don't think it is. And what kind of work is it supposed to be? No, thank you. I don't really get it, but I just have to sit down there? Izukaki sits down, upon which I follow suit and sit down next to her. You silly girl. Oh! This is adorable. Couldn't even just ask us to have lunch with her. She had to do all of that. Also panties. So was the work thing just a lie? Yes. Silly soon. So what is this really about then? A moment of silence elapses. I would have been fine with saying yes if you just asked regularly. She says while averting her eyes from me. Yeah, well, rather what? Instead of answering, Isukaki takes something out. Wait, what? I get a present? It is a little something wrapped in a cloth. She is visibly nervous, her gaze wandering around up and down. Oh, did she make me a lunch? In our vicinity, I catch sight of numerous students with similar bundles. This has got to be that. Yes! I love you! A homemade lunch? Isukaki nods shortly. What for? Oh, thanks, Komomo. You're giving away your lunch? Again, she nods. Me? And again. So I'm the canary in the coal mine? And another, followed by her furiously shaking her head. Well. Yeah, but like, I just don't get this. I can't keep up with the sudden development. Can I have this? Lol. It is even more inexplicable to me now. Soon! She hugs her knees and rests her chin on them. Uh-huh. She turns away from me with a... I have no reason to refuse, of course. I don't know what her purpose in doing this is, but I choose to graciously accept her kindness for now. I untie the bundle. Ooh, that's a food? Wait, I didn't even see that! They just added just now. Oh, look good. Do you usually make your own lunch? Yeah. Your sister doesn't seem to mind it though. Noted. You not so much? But I guess I can take it that there's nothing with pumpkin inside this lunchbox? I opened the lid to find the colorful arrangement of dishes inside. No pumpkin for that matter. Looks tasty. Alright. Isn't this amount somewhat too small considering you accidentally made too much? Good job dodging the question. Maybe this is the amount she normally eats. I take my first bite. This is seriously good. Could have just said you're welcome. I take a second bite and a third. Yep. I usually eat there with Kosame-san and the others. You have your friends from class too, right? Are you sure you want to ditch them to eat with me? I see. Homemade? These are leftovers from yesterday, right? Oh, really? I proceed with lunch. Isukaki, on the other hand, doesn't seem like she has anything to eat for herself. And not eating? Are you sure? So, was that thing about you making too much a lie? Hold on a second. So, does that mean I'm eating your lunch right now? Want to share? And you're not eating any of it? You're lying. Then open your eyes and look at me. At Hibari High, home economics is an elective only offered to first years. Even a transfer student knows that much. Lol. Get wrecked. Look, I'll give it back. If you can't eat all of it, then at least eat half. It's not. I see. I'll go buy a pair of disposable ones at the school store. You want to share these? Are you sure I can eat all this? Komomo, I guess I can only give in here. Are you feeling sick? That's why you don't have an appetite, or am I wrong? That nightmare again? You do yourself a favor by not hiding it. I have this trump card called the bridal carry at Memoria. Just saying, the bridal carry. Then listen to me. Just a second ago, I received a knee kick from near point blank range. So, how are you holding up? When you said work, that was just a pretext, right? Just as much as passing me this lunch. You wanted to get it off your chest, isn't that right? Probably haven't given in now. She draws the knees she's been hugging closer to her chest. Oh, she's telling us. She's finally telling us a dream. She whispers. Take it this isn't just a simple case of you falling out of bed and waking up, right? Yeah.
私はね、いつも夢の中で夕焼けを見ながら落ちているの。空と地面がどっちかもわからない状態で落ちるところまで落ちて、最後にどこかに叩きつけられて、そして死んでしまうの。
Yikes. Yeah.
いつもはそこで目が覚めていた。だけど今朝はちょっとだけ違っていて、今朝だけじゃない。最近夢が少しずつ変化しているみたいで。でもそれは少しなんだけど、 私にとっては大きな変化で、全部あなたのせいだからね。
I know. Why is it my fault? She's not gonna say because it's about the bridal carry. So what happens after that?
人がどうして夢を見るのか知ってる？
I think I remember hearing it as kind of like a way to refresh the brain.
そういう説もある。他にはその日に起こった出来事を整理するとか、無意識の願望充足だったりとか、あとは過去の経験をもう一度体験しているとか。
Bright surfaces on her face.
授業中この悪夢について考えてたのよ。それでちょっと思いついたの。
Like, did you try to climb the fence or something and then fall from that? Is that why you have this dream?
私の悪夢には夕焼けだけじゃない草木も見えていた気がするから。
Yeah, there was a vegetation thing too, though. So yeah, what would that be about?
私は草木が多い場所で落ちていたから。落ちて死んでしまうから。そしてメアさんが過去の私に会ったことがあるっていう言葉。私は過去あなたのうちのどちらかに会ってる。私が初めて悪夢を買った日だから覚えてる。
Yeah, she said one of you, so you just confirmed that it was you?
二人が子供の頃、私はどちらかの悪夢を買ったことがある。だから私はもしかしたら過去に展望台に入ったことが。
That's what I've been thinking. I'm completely speechless. In sharp contrast, Yuzakaki looks like her heart has become lighter.
まあ、こんな風に面白い過程が成り立つわけよ。
Hypothesis. Yuzakaki?
聞いてもらってすっきりしたわ。
Komomo?
小雨が言った通り、あなたに話してよかったのかもしれないわね。
Since she is wrapping things up as if this conversation is coming to an end, I hurriedly open my mouth. How can you even call that hypothesis interesting?
そう？
Everything. I mean, there's only one thing you can infer from that. Mare frequently appears at the lookout. So, assuming Hisakaki and Mare really did meet in the past, we would have had to have been there. Couple that with the fact that Isakaki's dream involves her falling at some place with a large number of trees. So if we take the hypothesis that dreaming is a re-experience of past events, and also assume that Isakaki has been to the lookout as a kid, that only leads us to one conclusion.
私がもう過去に死んでるって？
Wait, what? I actually did not think about that? That'd mean I'd have to worry about who or what is next to me, so no. However, you're bad at the lookout, right?
それが何よ。だいたい私、過去に展望台に入った記憶なんてないわよ。
You must know what I'm getting at, which is exactly why you're consulting me. You went to the lookout once before and had an accident there. An accident that resulted in an injury so severe you lost all memory of it ever happening. If that theory is right, then that would definitely answer the question as to why the lookout is off limits. Yeah? Why are you so bad at the lookout?
知らないわよ。
That means you're unconsciously bad with it.
忘れている私の過去が原因ってわけ？
Yes. Are you going to tell me it sounds like utter nonsense?
そうは言わないけど、死神やら精霊やらよりはよっぽど現実的だし。
Have you asked your parents about this?
さっき思いついたばかりなのよ。話したのはあなただけ。
Listen, if we manage to find out the cause of your nightmares, we might also find a way to make you stop having them. Your nightmares might end. Will you let me help you? Or would you rather I stay out of this and don't do anything? It might be an entirely wrong guess. It might be nothing but coincidence. If it comes down to me actively doing something in that regard, that means Hisakaki will have to deal with her nightmares not only while asleep, but also during the day. Which, for all intents and purposes, would be something awfully painful to her.
Kogasaka君、あなたはね、私の鎮痛剤なのよ。
Aw, that's sweet. What?
わからないならいいわ。
It made sense. I thought it was really sweet, actually. There's a hint of joy in her voice.
悪夢の原因を調べるとして、それ手伝ってくれるの？
You're darn freaking right, I will. Yeah, I still owe you after all. This is my chance to return the favor, so I promise you I'll rid you of that nightmare.
納得いかない上に臭いセリフね。
You know what? Hisakaki gets stolen for some reason. I'll try to find the cause of your nightmare then, alright?
まあいいんじゃない？
If you must. Alright, Komomo. She says it as if it doesn't concern her at all, but I take it as consent. That's how tsunderes talk, it's fine. Thanks for lunch, by the way. I return the lunchbox to her.
ちょっと残ってるわよ。
I'm saving it for later. I know I give it back to her. Listen, it's fine. Well, I ate half of it.
全部あげるってば。
You should eat a bit as well.
食欲ないんだってば。
Have one bite at least. You never get better if you don't eat anything. Now that I've said I'm gonna get rid of your nightmares, I gotta go all in. So eat the food.
じゃあ一口だけ。
Hisakaki takes the chopsticks. Oh, man. Hold on. I'll go buy disposable chopsticks at the...
はい食べた。終わり。
You realize that you were doing that? Or... You puts the lid on the box.
これは違うんだからね。
Too late.
ただめんどくさかっただけなんだからね。
Uh-huh. Opting for an indirect kiss just because you don't want to waste time buying chopsticks is kinda... Ah!
違うって言ってるでしょ。
I said too late! Well, I won't complain if she's feeling better now. Oh, man. I park Hisakaki in the hallway and return to my classroom. Osame-san is sitting at her desk. I can't see Asa and Asuka around. Upon approaching her, she apparently also notices me.
小笠坂さん、案外お早いお帰りでしたね。
Where are Asa and Asuka?
麻生さんは物質です。昨日聞いた隕石についてのおとぎ話をまとめるとかで、アスカさんは多分都市伝説の聞き込みじゃないでしょうか。
You told him about that? Works out perfectly for me. Oh, unless you mean the Grim Reaper thing. I'll ask Osama-san right away using the remainder of lunch break. Do you remember Hisakaki ever going to the lookout when she was younger?
詮索は悪趣味ですよ。
I'm sorry. And I suddenly hit a roadblock.
姉さん、小笠坂さんに悪夢のことを話したんですね。
Yes. Yeah, she did. So you also knew about it? Of course she did. She's a sister.
何がでしょう。
Or that her nightmares are a reflection of something that actually happened at the lookout.
詮索は悪趣味ですよ。
I'm sorry. I'd like you to tell me if you know something.
詮索は悪趣味です。それでも詮索をしたいのなら、もっと仲を深めてからの方がよろしいかと。
Alright, I'll wait until after the first stage scene. Same-san, please go out with me. Bruh. That's later, that's next. No. Oh, we deserve that one. She chops my head.
その言葉、かけるべき相手を間違えていませんか？
No, we can't do that yet. It's locked. I don't really have someone to say it to.
仲を深めるべきは何も私とは限りませんよ。
Okay, I'll go talk to Maika now. You tell me even if I got into a relationship with someone else?
他の誰でもいいわけじゃありませんよ。
Yeah, come on, what the fuck, yo? What the why would you... And who would that be? Yeah, we deserve that one too. Why the chop?
分かっているのに聞いてくるからです。
Yes, The smile she shows when she says that looks particularly wicked. Okay, I see. Anyway. Same-san, are you hiding something regarding Hisakaki's nightmares? Because he made an evil smile, apparently. Well, you're the one who told me an accident once happened at the lookout. That's why the fence was erected there. Would you please tell me if you know anything? Poor manners. So you're gonna hide it from me? Well, dang, okay, I see. Goodness gracious. Am I that unreliable? And I guess I could only ask her to handle it. Oh, dang. Kusame-san has a solemn look on her face as she says that. Well, dang. Are you telling me to kiss you? Or do you want me to get Komomo to kiss you again? Yes, so go out with Komomo, but it's actually kind of that's actually a bit sus if we go out with Komomo just to get an answer out of Kusame. That's actually kind of messed up. What the fuck? I feel it's gonna lead to a lot of problems and make me feel really bad and guilty, so now I'm scared. I plead the fifth? Well, that isn't something only I get to decide. Wait, what? When it comes to romantic relationships, the feelings of both parties matter, no? She's like, yeah, she's into you. Summer-san puts up her index finger and declares triumphantly so. Thank you. I still gonna feel guilty about this, so if we only start that just to get answers out of you. Nice. Oh, jeez. After school, we go over what we learned about Hisakaki's meteorite from Maika-san yesterday. It seems that also got to the part you liked most during lunch break. The tales, of course.
56年前に落ちた隕石は、Hibarigasakiの住民の目には流れ星のように見えたんだろうね。
Yeah, I bet some people were probably even made wishes.
そんな暇はなかったかもしれませんよ。明るすぎて皆さん驚いていたんじゃないでしょうか。流 流れ星っていうか火球だもんね。火の玉ですか？
Oh my gosh, you're here. What is this timeline?
普通の流れ星よりずっと明るいものを火球って呼んで区別するんだよ。
そういった流れ星や火球の正体は太陽系を飛び回っている小さな塵の塊だ。1秒間に数十キロメートルという猛スピードで地球の大気圏に飛び込んできて、そこで激しく摩擦した後燃え上がって光るんだ。流れ星は地上からの高さ100キロメートルくらいのところまで光ってるんだけど、火球は50キロメートル付近でもまだ光っている。こんな風に普通は大気中で燃え尽きてしまうんだけど、中には燃え尽きずに地上まで落ちてくるものもある。それが隕石と呼ばれるものなんだ。
Oh, I see. That means meteorites are originally pieces of space debris.
その塵はどこからやってくるんでしょう。普通の流れ星はハレー彗星なんかが落としていった塵みたいだよ。火球とか隕石みたいな大きなものは火星や木星の近くで回ってる小惑星がふるさとって考えられてるよ。星の
もしかしたら太陽系よりもずっと遠くにある星を起源とする隕石もあるかもしれないよ。
Sorry, I also thought you were done. You took such a long pause.
火球とか隕石みたいな大きなものは火星や木星の近くで回ってる小惑星がふるさとって考えられてるよ。星のかけらみたいなものじゃないかな。ロマンチックなお話ですね。隕石って月の石以外だと私たちが直接触れることができるたった一つの天体だもんね。
While we can see the stars by gazing through a telescope, we can't touch them.
私たちと星が会話できる唯一の方法なんだよ。天津三日星のメッセージですか？そうだね。邪神の呪いですか？
Oh my gosh, you Suzu, please.
ジャークから離れようよ、葵さん。
Lol.
あくまでプッシュしていきたいと思います。
Okay, I think you have some problems, but alright. At any rate, what she means is that the meteorites give us clues that let us learn more about celestial bodies.
だけど隕石と会話を交わせる人はとても限られると言える。日本国内で発見された隕石の総数は今のところ50個程度しかないんだよ。
見つかってないのも合わせるともっと多いと思いますけど、それでもすごい稀ですよね。
隕石だと思って鑑定しても1000個中に1個くらいの当たりしかないとも言われるからね。
I guess that makes the town of Hibarigasaki a pretty special place, considering the fact that we've had two come down here.
そんな風に珍しい隕石だけど、さらに稀有なものもある。それは隕鉄と呼ばれるもので、隕石と違って石ばかりじゃなくて鉄も混じった塊だそうだよ。
隕石より珍しかったら簡単にはお目にかかれないんでしょうね。一度は見てみたい気もします。メアと名乗る死神、それはある特定の電磁波量が一定以下になって初めて人の目には映らなくなります。
Are we flashing back to this right now? Hello?
逆を言えば一定以上の電磁波量が照射されている限り減死することができるんです。
Hello?
私たち人と同じ存在として扱うことが可能なんですよ。それをこのなぎなた隕鉄から作られた取り物が保管しているんです。
Hi, Kosame. How you doing? Probably having noticed my gaze, Kosame-san appears slightly uncomfortable. If the August star of heaven truly does dwell in that meteorite, then something might be dwelling in the meteoric iron too.
小笠さん、時間はいいんですか？
Same-san looks up at the wall clock and informs me. I guess it is about time for the student council meeting. Sorry guys, gotta get going now. Stand up. Izukaki's already in the meeting. I told her that I'd come a bit later.
裏切り者。
Listen. Come on, Aso.
冗談だよ。残念だけどしょうがないもんね。頑張ってください。
テンクルのためにもね。
But I don't. I throw a look at Kusame-san as I leave the club room and she smiles at me apologetically.
テンクルの方は順調に進んでるわけね。
Mostly? Yeah, the fact that we were able to learn that much from Maika-san plays a huge role. I really appreciate it.
お礼ならまた今度来るときに直接行った方がいいんじゃない？
Alright. She said she'd let us take photos of it next. After the meeting, I reported our current progress to Isakaki, who couldn't make it to club today because of student council work. You should really stop by too whenever you have your schedule free.
うちの神社に来たときくらいは参加してあげるわよ。
At this point, it's already become a daily routine for us to go home together around evening. You can't stand the sunset, right?
そうね。
Does it have to do with your nightmares?
まあね。
Yeah, that's what it seems like. The fact that you can't stand the lookout might also be related to those nightmares, huh?
そうね。悪夢で見る場所が展望台かもしれないって思ったのは今日が初めてだけど。
Yeah, you still have to feel bad whenever you're at the lookout, right?
なんでよ。
It's clear as day. Do you believe in a sense for the spiritual?
何よいきなり。
Osama-san once asked me whether I believed in that, along with supernatural powers. Don't the people of Seitengu possess powers like that? What Maika-san told us yesterday also suggests that.
ただのおとぎ話よ。
Are you sure about that? You don't necessarily need to think of them with those specific names attached. I just mean powers that can't be explained with our current knowledge.
私がそういった力を持っているせいで無意識に展望台が嫌いになってるってこと？
Maybe. Sure put the puzzle together.
展望台は心霊スポットってことになるわね。
And consequently means that Mare is actually a ghost.
辻褄はあっても実証する方法がないわね。
It's beyond our means anyway, yeah.
もしかして私の悪夢も不思議現象のせいだって言いたいの？
Not at all. Personally, I'd be happy if that wasn't the case.
どうして？
I mean, there'd be absolutely no way for me to help you, seeing as the cause goes beyond something we have any control over. And I thought for sure you'd give me the whole no cheesy lines thing there, and then threaten to stick your foot in my mouth. I mean, what? Nice. The fact that she gets stolen doesn't seem to be any different from usual, though.
なんで駅までついてくるのよ。
Because I'm worried for you and want to help you. A couple minutes of extra walk hardly makes any difference.
家までついてくるなんて言わないわよね。
I'm going bridal carry you again. Yeah, I won't. For some odd reason, she gets even more stolen. Isukaki, do you have some time tonight?
メアさんに会いに行くの？
Yeah. Could you reconsider asking her to reap your nightmare?
それで本当に治るんなら頼みたいけどね。
It would. I've seen it like 3 times. Wait. No, 4 including me. I mean, even if you don't want her to do it, I'd also like to ask her for more details regarding the whole having met you before thing.
わかった。それは私も確認したいから。
Sorry about this. I know how much you can't stand the lookout.
まったくね。この前みたいに無駄話して長居するのはやめてよね。
Even if it does come to that, I'll take responsibility and take you in my eye. Damn.
なんでわざわざ触れようとするのよ。
Cause it was a special moment to me, okay? And also I don't even know myself.
小雨もそうだけど、私を怒らせて何が楽しいんだか。
It's because you're a Soon. It's really fun to tease a Soon race. You don't understand. Well, in Kasami's case, just how she expresses her love. That too. And
じゃ
also,
あ小笠原くんは何なのよ。
and also, any friend in the Punisher, and she's a masochist, so just saying. And I plead the fifth. You know, my reason might also be the same as hers. Bam.
それじゃあ小笠原くんも私が好きみたいじゃない。
And I thought it was pretty obvious I was joking.
なんで決まってるのよ。
Why are you getting angry?
知らないわよ。
Well, whatever. We'll meet up tonight then.
知らないわよ、バカ。
I do that every night anyway. I mean, what? Hibarigasaki bolts into the station, anger literally radiating from her entire being. I watch her go, rubbing my nose all the while. Why do you keep kicking me in the nose? What's wrong with the waist? Darn it, woman. Hi, friend. I thought you'd stand me up, but you actually came as promised. Thanks. Nice. As thanks, I didn't even say anything yet, ma'am. I didn't even start that. Aunt Shino baked some rusk. I was just gonna say I'd give you one. I said as thanks, and then you kicked me. Oh, would someone please do something about this wild horse? This wild horse. Oh man. Found you, Mare. Why do you like playing hide and seek so much? Tonight it takes us, I'd say, about 10 minutes to find her. It's like, no. The moment we stepped into the lookout perimeters, Hisakaki's face got pale. Oh, poor Komomo. Mare, I want you to come right out away. What? Mare, I want you to come out right away next time we show up. I knew it. Don't come out right away. That never works. Why does he keep trying this? And well, that's how you do it, Hisakaki. Yeah, it didn't even work. Using is a sign of affection. It's not. Well, let's cut the idle talk for now, Mare. First of all, here, I brought this for you. I hand Mare one of the rusks that I'd also given Hisakaki. Man, can I get one of those too, please? Yeah, you like sweet stuff, right? He gingerly takes it. Okay, feed it to the baby dragon. Mado flies over, takes the rusk off his mouth, and lands on Mare's head. Eat it together from later, okay? That's because I'm closer to her, okay? It's fine. No, we're here tonight because we have a favor to ask of you. Can you read her nightmare? Mare, you can read Hisakaki's nightmare, right? Darn it, Mare. Hisakaki is Mokomoko. That's the only way she's gonna understand. I think. You wouldn't mistakenly reap her memories, like in my case? Yeah, I was gonna say, she said that before, dude. You know what her nightmare is? You don't know unless you actually reap it? The thing is, Hisakaki's been having nightmares a lot recently. Can't you reap that nightmare she always sees? Yes, but scary. Yeah.
寝ている時に見る夢に限定されないみたいだから。聞いてると違うものが狩られそうで怖いわね。
Good point. But, help. Let's say Sakaki asked you to reap that nightmare. Would it then come to you reaping that specific nightmare?
逆に聞くけど、ヨウ君は思い出を買ってほしいと願ったから狩られたの？
No. Definitely not.
じゃあ違うってことでしょうね。
Well, fuck. Judging by what she said so far, it seems to me like there's considerable risk involved if you decide to have her do it. Yeah. Didn't think about that.
小笠原くん、もういいわ。メアさんの手を借りることは諦めましょう。
Well, but
メアさんに助けてもらわなくても、私のことは小笠原くんが助けてくれるんでしょ？
after saying so, she turns away to the side.
この子の今の態度見たら胸がムカムカした。
What do you mean? What's wrong? Why is that?
よくわからない。
Ah. Jealousy, gotcha. Ah! Why, Dragon? Why? We should be friends. Hot, hot, hot.
私の気持ちをカー君が表現した。
Alright. And why is the brunt of it directed at me?
知らない。
Mare turns away as well. Yeah, see, actually, there's something else I'd like to ask you. Can I have a shirt? I collect myself. You said you beat someone else's nightmare besides mine in the past, yeah?
うん。モコモコの悪夢。
Or was it her, or was it Komomo? Or Kusame!
もういいわよ、モコモコで。
But there's also a chance it was Kusame-san, right?
二人、双子なのよね。買った時に名前を聞いたわけじゃないから、どっちかってことしかわからない。
Was it here at the lookout?
うん。
Why did you do it?
試し切り。
What? What?
間違った。試し狩り。
Okay. What?
辻切りみたいな子ね。
Like that didn't actually make it any better. Yuzukaki said she didn't remember having been reaped. I suppose it's because of that she could sit there with that face of exasperation as if it didn't concern her rather than getting angry. And why did you do that?
その頃の私は悪夢を狩る約束はしてたけど、実際に買ったことはなかったの。
Is that promise related to the other one you keep talking about?
だから一度試してみたかった。いざって時に失敗したくなかったから。そんな時、展望台で泣いている子供を見つけた。きっと悪夢を持ってるんだと思った。その子はとても辛そうだったから。そして私はその子の悪夢を買ってみた。そうしたらなぜか私も辛くなった。
Huh. Mare gets huffy.
それ以来悪夢を思い出している人の悪夢は狩らないって決めたのよ。あんな辛いのはもう嫌だから。
Dang, is that why you told me to close my eyes? Sulking, she finishes off her exclamation of that. When she beat my nightmare, she was crying. In the same vein that it was painful for me to forget the lookout girl's name, it was painful for her. Have you reaped anyone's nightmare after that?
ヨウくんが2度目だった。
And that's all?
うん。思うんだけど、メアさんは相手が悪夢を思い出していないと悪夢を持っているかどうか判断がつかないってことよね。確信じゃなくて目星をつけてるだけだけど、一応誰彼構わずじゃないみたいだけどそれでも物騒極まりないわね。
So that's why, like, with Asuho and Isuzu, like, she, like, once she actually, like, she saw this thing, then she could, like, attack that. like the telescope in the letter. Okay, because I was wondering about that.
こもこのくせに生意気。
Okay, we're all friends.
何よそれは。
All friends. So what happened to that girl after you reaped her nightmare?
泣き止んだ。それで悪夢を買ったのは成功したって分かったわけね。もこもこのくせに生意気。
Friendship.
喧嘩売ってるの？
Friendship. What nightmare was it that you reaped?
そこまでわからない。会話を交わしたわけじゃないから。
Alright, last question then. Was the lookout already off limits when you reaped that girl's nightmare? Mare looks puzzled.
小笠坂くん。
What? What's wrong? What'd I say? Just a hypothesis, Hisakaki. Though admittedly a hypothesis that is far from pleasant in my mind. Basically, I suspect that it might be Hisakaki who had the accident here at the lookout. How was it, Mare? Was the fence already here then?
知らないわ。
Darn it! Mare shakes her head.
気にしたこともなかったから。
I sink into thought. I would say the biggest issue at hand is the fact that Hisakaki herself has no recollection of having been to the lookout as a kid. If it really was her involved in the accident, that'd probably leave us with two options for the lack of memory. The first, she lost her memories due to shock, like receiving a strong impact to the skull. The second, the memories of the accident itself are what Mare reaped. Thanks, Mare.
終わり？
Yeah, we're leaving now. We can't stay here for long since, of course, I am worried about Isakaki's condition. Besides, we've gotten invaluable information. It should help us decide where to go from this point forward.
この子の悪夢は狩らなくていいのね。
Not yet. Nope, we're putting it off for now.
いまいち信用ならないし、私から頼むことは確実にないわね。
She might do it anyway. Sometimes she just comes up and swings a scythe, you know? Sometimes it just happens.
もこもこのくせに生意気。
Okay.
さっきから生意気なのはそっちでしょ？
Alright, oh, good seeing, guys. After yelling, she crouches down weakly. Oh no. It's because you yell like that.
誰のせいよ。
Can you walk?
歩けるわよ。
Are you sure? If you think you can, I'll... Okay. What the hell? I hadn't said anything that'd warrant a kick yet.
うるさい。どうせ言うに決まってるんだから。
Okay, that time, yeah, we know we were about to say it at that time. Come on now. I wasn't gonna say give you a bridle. Yeah, we were.
やったら許さないからね。
So we're gonna do it anyway, though. Look, all I was gonna suggest was that I could ask Aunt Chino to come pick us up. Oh, okay.
いつも紛らわしいのよ。
Well, the way I see it is just her being overly conscious of that. But since I am pretty sure I'll get kicked again in the moment I say that, I choose to keep my mouth shut. I am not gonna have a nose by the end of this route. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The time is near midnight. Suwa Setsuna periodically visits Seitenku Shrine at late hours when everyone is asleep. Okay, that's good to know. Her visits serve the purpose of essentially being progress reports concerning the task she is currently in the middle of carrying out. Setsuna must send her back at all costs. Hope that's not Mare. To meet that goal, Hisakaki Komomo has to enter the lookout. Because that will serve to prove that Hisakaki Komomo has faced herself. Only after that will Setsuna receive permission to send her back. In other words, the goal is also simultaneously the start line, and it is the process of sending her back itself that Setsuna sinks off as the cooldown interval. That is simply how easy the act of sending her back is to Setsuna. The two reasons for that are as follows. For one thing, Setsuna is proficient at this sort of work. And secondly, unlike others of her kind, it is possible to send her back effortlessly. It is simply a result of the sort of contumacious existence she is. Setsuna expects that she'll receive execution permission as soon as tonight. Not on my watch, you're not! No! Unless it's not about Mare, and then okay. Permission from the one who has requested his services. Itenku's head priestess, Hisakaki Maika. What? Maika asked you to do this? Alright. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, hello?
待ってたわ。
jeez.
マヤカさん、その格好でそんな軽い挨拶はやめてください。そんなこと言われてもね。信じでもないんだから変に堅苦しくしたって疲れるだけだわ。しかも飲んでますね。顔が赤いですよ。
Lol.
晩酌くらい主婦のたしなみでしょ。
Why did she sound so familiar to me? Who is this? Like, who's this voice actress?
あなたは主婦である前に聖天宮の神主です。それ相応の振る舞いというものがあるでしょう。別に総本社の神主ってわけでなし。この神社なんかたかだか分社なんだから。たとえ分霊だからとて神霊の真意は損なわれません。本社も分社もその役目は同じです。総本社から使わされた巫女は言うことが違うわね。いい加減この不毛な問答にも飽きますね。不毛だと思うんなら最初から振るなって言いたいわ。
No. Ua Setsuna is a shrine maiden that has been dispatched from the Seitengu's main shrine, which is situated someplace far away from this northern province, in response to Maika's request. Well, dang. Okay, I see. The nature of the request is that of a purging, no, to send back a contumacious existence that had been discovered in Hibarigasaki. Purging jobs are something Setsuna already has experience in, albeit very little. She had intended to make quick work of it and return to the main shrine. However, the final details of the task, which she learned from Maika upon her arrival in Hibarigasaki, made her realize that it wouldn't be as simple as she had originally thought. It turned out that before she could go ahead and send her back, she would have to wait for Hisakaki Komomo to first enter the lookout. To make matters worse, she was informed that forcing Komomo to the lookout was out of the question. She would have to enter of her own accord. And the cherry on top is that Maika ordered her to go ahead and attend Hibari High since no one knew how long the job would take. Setsuna had, of course, always been devoted to seeing through whatever mission came away. Naturally, she could not go through for a quest of that nature. She questioned the main shrine, asking what they were thinking going along with such a request. The main shrine, however, only maintained that it was her duty to follow Maika's instructions. Later on, she found out that the reason the main shrine so fervently backed Maika had nothing to do with Maika herself, but instead the unprecedented talent her daughter, Hisakaki Komomo, had been gifted with. Huh. Unprecedented talent. Through trial and tribulation and a stressing relationship with Maika, very much living up to the name of a foul-mouthed priestess has continued for a year and a half since then.
それじゃあ定例の報告をお願いしようかしらね。わかりました。
Setsuna swallows all her accumulated grudges and indifferently goes about her work.
まずは展望台の死神についてです。死神の格好をしてる少女だったらね。
Wearing a Grim Reaper outfit.
先日報告した通り、彼女の同類かと思われます。
Okay, so yeah, that confirmed it. Cause yeah, I was wondering because they were talking about like it in relation to like this her in relation to Komomo and like what Komomo's going through. So yeah, but they just confirmed it here. So this is something different from Mare. So huh.
それに関しては手を出さないんじゃなかったの？
But well, same type. They said the same type of existence, but like a different person. So okay, and yeah, probably what's causing Komomo's trauma. What the fuck is? What is this then? Unless it's Ren. In which case, still don't hurt her either, please.
彼女を繰り返すことに支障をきたさないのであれば、その必要はないというだけです。彼女に関係ないなら、あなたの業務外になるからね。はい。もしかして実は関係あったの？今のところありません。じゃあ無視でいいんじゃないの？これから総本社にも判断を仰ぐつもりです。それをあなたの耳にも入れようと思い、こうして。ああ、総本社も無視でいいって。そうなのですか？ええ、私の方から聞いておいたから。本当ですか？なんで疑うのよ。信用しろという方が無理があります。 信用しなさい。今のところ害はないみたいだしね。害があってからでは遅いのですがね。何にしろ展望台の死神とやらは私が預かるわ。あなたは自分の仕事だけに専念しなさい。これは上司から部下への命令よ。
Dang, Maika.
承知しました。
Maika putting her foot down.
ただ彼女の他にも末路あるものが発見されたのですから、私に命令が下らないにしろ討伐のために他の巫女が派遣されるのは必定でしょう。あなたは自分の仕事に専念しなさい。何度も言わせないで。
That's enough. Unable to do anything but bow her head.
じゃ次の報告お願い。はい、もうご存知だとは思いますが、久垣小桃が悪夢を見始めたようです。そのようね。小桃と小雨が話しているのを何とか聞いているわ。
Maika knows too.
悪夢が再発したのは久垣小桃が展望台に足を踏み入れたことによるかと思われます。そうでしょうね。ですからあなたは彼女を送り返す許可が欲しいのね。どうかした？いえ、小桃はいずれ全てを思い出すでしょう。過去の悪夢を見るにそれはそう遠いことじゃない。
Brunelli.
よってあなたに命じます。
Oh.
彼女を送り返しなさい。
Okay, well, she got the order.
私の娘はもうその現実に向かい合う時期に来たのだと思うから。
Does Komomo have like her own like Grim Reaper, like a third one? Tetsuna gives a grave understood in response. Woo! Breaking Nelly. September 11th. Ooh, jeez. Okay, well, at least hello. Oh no. Oh, at least I know that this her is not Mare, so at least I can be happy that Mare is safe. Just really worried for Komomo, especially now because it keeps like ending with her nightmares. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah. So very curious to see what's gonna happen if this other contumacious existence person that's not Mare but somebody else. And yeah, I am wondering if like it's like if it is Ren, because that'd be interesting. But I feel like it has to be something else, like that Komomo might have her like I said, like there might be a third Grim Reaper that's like haunting Komomo or something. Yeah, well, Setsuna is about to go into action, so yeah, it's about to get crazy. I see. Goodness gracious.